Hey, what's going on, everyone? Supreme Comet here. Usually when I go over the next week's unit, usually on SDGO, but these two over here, what is it? These two guys over here, the Gundam GP Reset 210. Is that how you pronounce it? I think that's how you pronounce it, right? It's not SDGO, and then we have Wing Gundam already, so no point of me going back to SDGO to just go over them. But I will be talking about, just briefly talk about what I think there'll be. So as for the GP Recessu 10, obviously it's gonna be like a melee powerhouse, so we can expect some word tech like close combat. But these units are from like Gundam Build Divers, so we can expect like many others, like even Build Fighters and any other those from those series. You can see tags like for computers. That's what they usually like to do when they want to shop these kind of units, because they're quote unquote like in a computer, like not in a computer game, but they are in a game, so you gotta put for computer for them. But like when we had this will be our second unit from the Diary series. The first one we got was the Double O Sky. He didn't get shafted because he's a Sokai a Sokai unit, so you can't shaft him. So we can expect this guy to have like a close combat for computer type. May or may not be the case, but that's a high probability, and probably a high firepower, because this guy packs a bunch of melee kind of weapon and some kind of range weapon as well from the actual build out series. So with the P type wing gun over here. So another attribute of that. So the first one we got was the S type. So now we got the P type. So I will probably talk more about it when I do my summons, my free ticket summons. So as for the Wing Gundam, this is probably our third, or so I have 13 tickets over here. I'm just gonna run through them as I talk about what I think the Wing Gundam will be actually. This is probably our third or fourth remo of the original units that was out many times ago. Okay, so that's the skip over here. As for the P Wing Gundam, I do expect to see different kind of word tags, but one word tag is gonna be there for sure. It's gonna be Transformer, because Wing Gundam is a transformable unit, so they will of course I will keep that word tag. The other one had long range, and then I think what was the other one? Was it? I don't think it was Pro tag, but I don't think this time they'll have long range. Okay, we got the purple finally. I think they'll actually slap on like high mobility this time. That's my speculation of that. In terms of stat, I think the original S-type Wing Gundam did a pretty good job in terms of stat wise. So I think overall they just need to touch up a few things with like some word tags, not word tags, portraits, because those are kind of outdated, and they just need to make it a little bit more relevant to today's meta. As for the stat, I think they'll just continue to focus more on the shot attack for the head. I think for the head, the S type, the head was like around 6,800 at max already, so it was doing a pretty good job already. So they can probably bump it up a little bit more to just make it a little bit more relevant in today's meta. So okay, we got 3 one new parts over there. I'll take that definitely. In terms of what I'm looking for when I'm doing these free summons right now, I'm probably looking at parts that will give me like initial cooldown reduce, or just in general EXQ, what general cooldown reduction. I think those are something I'm looking for over here. These do expire, so you guys should use these tickets like within next month actually. I think we can see when they expire. Oh, what? Another one? Okay, I think this is new for me. Yeah, I think tomorrow after the login, I'll get the last ticket to finish the last steps. So just want to do it now and let you guys know, because they do expire, and I just want to talk about what's the upcoming units. Then we back up over here. We can actually take a look. They end on a 16, so I don't know if we're gonna get any more tickets after this, so it's best to just summon right now before like you guys forget about that. Like, oh, how come I can't use my ticket anymore? So do them ahead of time. So as for the EXQ, I think they'll keep the same tradition of like ring series. Put the cell detonation for the chest. I think that's pretty dumb. I know it's enemy accurate. They have the cell detonation for the chest, but the chest, if they don't put um cell detonation, I can see them put like the mega, like the machine gun, the chest machine gun. But maybe they'll put that for the head. But that's I don't know. That's just one bad you just gotta put on his suits because you take. Ooh, okay. Huh, Sengoku Astra Gundam. This guy got like a build project units. And this one is not as good anymore. Obviously, the portrait is still pretty good. Infighter job, ESQ cooldown reduced by 20%. And speaking of the build project, if you guys are thinking about holding on to your all your materials to get this guy right now, I suggest you guys for the D material you summon for this week. I suggest you guys to get the pilot instead, because once this guy get an alternation, they will release him again via the material again, of course. So that's the time you guys should get it. But as of right now, you guys should focus primarily on getting the build project pilots, because the last 3 build project pilot, I don't think they were ever revised. I don't think they ever revived them at all. So as for these build project units, they will come back for sure. So don't miss your chance right now to get those pilots, because as of this point right now, those are only 5 we have, and if you guys missed out right now, we don't know when they'll release another one. So get those right now. Get the Shin Asuka or the Cessna FCA if you guys want. But speaking of the Cessna FCA, they released another one of him this week. They released a season 2 version of him. So that is probably before he is awakened into the true innovator. So you can see another one afterward, probably as a build project. So oh boy, there's a lot of Cessna FCA pilots though. But I'll be skipping on this one because the ESL version is obviously a lot better. Man, these races are coming in clutch. I think the higher step you go up, the more chance you get 4 stars. I think I'm seeing that right now. But I think that's it for my speculation of the Wing Gundam. Not too much, because the style of the original Wing Gundam was pretty good already. So I don't expect them to like do any like marginal changes to him. But I would like to see if they would add in like a casting EX skill for the Wing Gundam. They can probably add that for the backpack, because the original backpack does not have EX skill, casting EX skill. So they can do something. They can do something like that this time, maybe. Yeah, we'll see though. But like any other standard capsule weeks, you guys don't have to summon it, because you guys will be able to get them via the 4-star pick tickets later on. I'm not sure if they're still following the tradition of like you gotta wait a month for now, because they just made that change recently. So if you guys don't get it right now, you have to wait like one whole month for that. So that's the downside of it. But otherwise, you guys should probably save for the next week. I think we should be getting another Gundam Festival banner. So watch out for that. No, actually not watch out for that. Watch out for the Friday. They're gonna release like a special banner. There was a surprise banner, and they're gonna catch you off guard. So save up some horrors for either this week or next week. So that's my little advice for you guys, because these standards unit will never be as good as the festivals and the Sokai. So I just don't think, in my honest opinion, it's worth summoning on those. Man, we're getting so many. That's good though. I can probably make something work out of it. Yeah, just my honest opinion. I don't think these regular standard capsule are good. Obviously, you can get them via these tickets over here. Speaking of Wing Gundam, we just got them right now. We just got one pair of it. Nice. The chest does have the cell detonation I was talking about. Where is it? Over here. As you guys can see, the set is like pretty good already. Like really well balanced melee and shot attack over here, as well as defense. So detonation, you take 90% damage. yeah, this is like you're done afterwards. Not a good EX skill, not a good one at all. Yeah, so probably just wait for those step up banner to come back. Like this week they were pretty generous because it implemented they put in one more incentive, one more freebie. They add in that what is that globe, that EX skill portrait or EX skill orbs or whatever that thing is. Yeah, that's a good incentive. Obviously, someone on it, and you probably get better rates because the last step is always guaranteed. The 3 steps, the last step is always guaranteed. So that's a huge incentive to like, all right, I gotta summon on that banner. But otherwise, like any other week, those step up usually allows you to do only 1 step. So maybe they'll keep doing this kind of trend, like a good motivation for us to summon on them. I think that's they're doing the right thing over there though. Like you gotta give them credit for that. Okay, on to our last 2 summons up here. I know I haven't ranted long enough, and you know I'll wrap this video shortly afterward. I just want to get these tickets out of the way and show you guys like what I got and all that other good stuff, and just to let you guys know that the rate difference, like the rate matters, obviously. Oh, whoa, we're getting back to back. Yep, these rates are good. Damn, another one. Whoa, my gosh, that was a like what, quad? That's not quad, right? Quad is only 4. And quintuple, I think that's the right word. Alright, this will be my last summon, and I'll wrap this video up. This is just my little brief discussion, and just predict what we can see from next week's unit. And obviously, I'll do like a full-on analysis to see if they're worth summoning or not, because the last standard units we got, what is it, the Gundams, the full armor 7 Gundam, I think I forgot, one of the parts was pretty good, and I overlooked it. I overlooked it. Speaking of which, we have the GPO1, no, GPO2. That is the custom into the was it Rase 210? Yeah, that's the custom version of it. Alright, with that being said, this would conclude this video. I just want to get these tickets out of the way and not forget about them, and also, you know, just want to do like a brief discussion of what I think next week's unit will look like and all that. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys all on the next one.